Hello, and welcome back to our continuing settlement survival Easter Island Imperfect Statue series. I'm Larry. It's episode 4, and there's been a lot going on the map since the last episode. But do you really want to know how to get the Imperfect Statue achievement? Well, let me show you. Right after you raise the 6th statue, see this little thing right here? It asks you, can get coral and obsidian or no effect. Now, just so you can see, right here in the corner, you can see there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This pops up when the 6th one comes. So hit no. Okay? Press no. Now I understand you may be having a rough time on the map and you want to get the coral and the obsidian because maybe you can trade it and get better things and all that other fun stuff off of the dock. Don't do it. If you want the Imperfect Statue achievement, that is the screen that you really want to worry about. Now, could I have egg on my face and be totally wrong? Yeah, it's possible. But I'm betting I'm not wrong. So we are going to have to find out, and it won't be in this episode. I can tell you that right now. But it will be in the next episode because I'm building and all that. Because I've played this scenario before and I've already posted all that. And it's a pretty straightforward, easy scenario if you get used to it. You got to build crazy stuff and take risks and all that, just like this map. On episode number 2, everybody thought I was going to die because of I didn't put the water down in time. Well, now we're sitting at nearly that's close to just shy of 1,500 people for the Easter Island scenario map. Yeah, I got a little crazy. It's been a lot of fun though. And right now I figure I'd go for another achievement of having all the luxury houses on the map. So I'm just like, okay. I have I built the infrastructure for it. Why not? Let's do it. Get 2 achievements out of this map instead of just 1. Now, the other 2 achievements I don't have are those happiness ones. And when you only have 4 distilleries, don't expect to get that achievement anytime soon on this map. And I wouldn't even attempt it. I do some crazy stuff, but even that one is way out of my reach. So it's like, no big deal. Now, let me show you a few things that I've done on the map that you might want to consider doing on your map. Unless absolutely necessary, don't build the ferry or the dock. You really don't need it to complete the scenario, and all you're doing is inviting plague. So if you need to order stuff, do this. 1, the dock only allows you to barter, so you're not going to earn silver. The only way you're going to earn silver coins is the mints. So get the mint set up. I did, and I'm sitting on 71,824. So even at maximum price right now, I could order, if I really wanted it, I could order a dairy cow, which I really don't need. But The only stuff I truly need to make this map easier would be the sugar beet, because you're going to realize your alcohol just destroys you. So let me show you here. I now have 9,506 candy. Yes, candy is one way to keep your happiness up. And that's something you absolutely want to do. So bringing candy in is pretty much a no-brainer. Highly, highly, highly recommend that you do it. So right over here, I have my sugar workshops and all that fun stuff. But what you have to do is, you're either going to get wheat or you're going to get oats. Well, when you play the scenario long enough, you're eventually going to get the town administrator that gives you wheat. So you have that, and you get oats right from the get-go. So you can turn your oats into malt, which can then turn around and go into sugar, which can turn around and go into candy. So if you get sugar beets, though, you don't need the mills. So that would save space on your map by getting that seed. Now, you do receive sheep from one of the quest guys. So in the storyline, it's when they ask if you want the dock or not. If you say yes, they say, oh, there's the plague. You're going to get plague with them. And it's like, yeah, whatever. Yeah. Hit me with all the plague that you want. And the best way to get out of the plague is the second somebody shows up with the plague, banish them. Just get rid of them. By doing that, you stop the plague dead in its tracks. So you don't have, like, if you're stuck with measles or cholera or whatever, and they're just, it's a never-ending cycle when you get those plagues. They're always on your map. They drive you insane. And unless you have hospitals and a ton of them, you're always going to keep on getting reinfected. So, do yourself a favor. Don't have to deal with that, and just go to town with it. So, that's something you want to look out for. What other fun thing should you look out for? One, you want to get to your reservoirs as soon as you can, because your reservoirs put out a ton of water. And gatherers, I usually kick my gatherers off the map really quick. So just manually gathering. I'll do a gather right here, because I always do my trick here for my foresters. And this is a great trick for this map. And you put one to fell trees and plant trees, and the second one, just plant trees. Look at how dense this gets. This is crazy. And for this map, that's really good. But then, let me show you what happens when I gather. This will blow your mind. This is probably going to slow my computer down. Look at that. All that stuff is in the way of the trees. So I get rid of it and I'll get denser trees. You can see the pulse going through the orange. It's just crazy. So, and if people say, oh, Larry, you don't know how to play the map. Well, I'm sitting on 174 laborers, and look where my bars are at. Come on. I have fun with this map. This is, I was terrified of playing this scenario. And the very first time I played it, oh, it was horrible. I died a horrible death. It is what it is. But now I just look at this thing. It's just like, oh, whatever. let's have fun with you. And for the game purists, they're probably going to be like shouting at this video like, you played this scenario all wrong. And it's like, yeah, I know. I intentionally played it totally different. I said I would do that at the very beginning. I mean, look at us. I'm putting Jade Roads in. It's just like, okay, let's have something to do. And, I'm throwing in, Jade Roads, luxury houses. I'm making sure everything's reinforced. I'm maxing out all the fun stuff. Ooh. Oh, is this going to be a drought? Oh well. It's a drought. I have, 219,000 water. I don't think I'm too worried about a drought. But when you finish at 6 statue, I can tell you right now, that's the only one I have never changed from the times that I have played this scenario. I've always clicked yes. And I think that was my undoing of never getting the Imperfect Statue achievement. So you could take my advice and just do it. Or you can wait till the next episode when we actually have the statue raised and it gives an achievement. And if I'm correct, which I think I am, not being stuck up, but I'm pretty confident in it, that we will have the Imperfect Statue achievement. I could be wrong, and I'll be totally bummed out if I'm wrong, because if I'm wrong, I have just wasted several days of working hard on this map just to be wrong. It'll be like, not fair. I have another series I could be playing right now that's a lot harder than this one, but it is what it is. So hopefully we will get through this. And, if not, I'm not going to ever go back to this thing, because it's like, no, I've played it one too many times, and it just gets to be a point of it's, the monotony of it is just like, okay, really? Do I want to play this thing again? So these Jade Roads are awesome. People fly on these things. So, another thing. You want to make sure you replace all your alpaca with your sheep, because the sheep wool can be used for a lot of stuff. And seems to me like the sheep breed faster. I could be totally wrong, but it just seems like they're faster than the alpaca. And, I don't know. That's just something that maybe one of the people out there that likes crunching the numbers and all that could give us the skinny on that to find out what is going on. Oh, and on this map, you definitely want to make sure you put in some mountain storage, because when you have such little space to work with, you really don't want to be tying it up with too much storage, because where houses could be going and all that, just like right here, I could actually get a couple more houses over here. I think I will. You can never have enough houses. There we go. I have the bath up here, and the amount of construction people I have are just absolutely insane. I'm sitting on how many? 68. Okay, my last playthrough I had 120, so okay, I'm not doing as good as I thought I was. But yeah, it depends on how much farther we go on this. I might add the fields and bring in the sugar cane and all that other fun stuff, but do I really want to build the ferry and have to deal with all that when we are just so close to being done that is it really even worth it? So that's going to be up to you. If you want to special order stuff, then build the ferry, order your stuff, then destroy the ferry or the dock, excuse me, after your stuff is delivered. By doing that, you pretty much shield yourself from the plague and all the grief that comes with it. So that's food for thought. It would make your life a whole lot easier if you would do something like that. Trust me. I remember the first time I played this scenario, and it's like, what did this thing do to me? It wasn't worth it. But I was also struggling big time. And play this map like you normally would. I mean, if you try to play it the way they want you to play it, you're going to be struggling big time. And, you know, look at how much food I have. I'm sitting on 275,000 food. That is because I use fish. I cannot stress hard enough. If you're going to build a big map or be in a hardcore small map, use fish. These fish, they are producing, 985 without fodder. So when these things have fodder, oh my goodness. And that's what I did on my first, my third attempt on this playthrough is when I opened up the back then it was the ferry. I made sure that I had, I purchased corn because I got soybeans from the town administrator. And when I hit these things with fodder, they were all averaging about 1,300 fish, between 1,300 and 1,400 fish. That's a whole lot more than these standard farms. I mean, these standard farms, why aren't they getting fertilized? Did I run out of fertilizer again? No. Oh, that's because they're lax. But, some of them are doing extremely well. Some of them aren't. It is what it is. And I wish I had my housing closer to them. But when you have to rebuild this village, it gets to be such a pain trying to get rid of all those darn tents. So, yeah, I just let them path a little bit farther than normal just so I could get stuff built and not have to deal with the tents. Now, are the tents awesome? Oh, yes. They're my go-to house when I start any scenario now. It doesn't matter if it's easy, even medium or extreme. I love those tents. It's worth the skill point because it's easier to build than the apartment, and it's faster, fewer mats, and people still breed in the tents. Now, do they eat up your domestic fuel and coal? Oh yeah, they're not nice about that. But I tell you what, I'd rather have them use up the domestic fuel than have them freeze to death at the very beginning. So that's something you want to consider. Now, these retirement homes have been awesome because I finally have 246 old people, and I think I have 6 of these on the map. I do believe I have 4 here. Here's number 5. There should be one more. Yeah, 6. I tell you what, keeping the old people out of the houses allows me numbers like this. I mean, 161 And I have 6 people that want houses. The only reason why they want the houses is because I just kicked them out of these on doing the upgrade. So, yeah. And what do we have? How far are they on this? Yeah, because this thing is, almost 20,000. It's a hardcore one. And, ooh, we managed to get up to 200 of those soapies. I tell you what, I'll go ahead and let everybody use them. I banned everybody from them because I was using them to upgrade the bathhouses. And I got tired of upgrading bathhouses, so yeah. So let's go over here to medicine and we will give them medical soap. And I'll make them happy. So life is good. And I don't even know how much soap we have. 2,600, not bad. Oh, we managed to get some more fat. That's about time because it was tough doing fat. But it was also tough because I forgot about it. I accidentally forgot which animal I was carving the fat from. It's just like, oops, wrong one. Here I had a ton of buffalo and I was doing it to the alpaca and I'm just like, no, it's the wrong one. But, it is what it is. I thought it was funny. But it does get kind of aggravating because you're like, I would like to get to the gold bar level on health, but I've never gone after one of those achievements. If it's just up like this, I'm fine. To me, it doesn't matter. But now I'm getting more achievement conscious and it's like, oh, I need to do better. But, this is like, with how I'm playing this, it's like probably insulting to the devs. They're like, our scenario is not supposed to be played like this. You're mocking us. And it's like, no, I'm not. I'm just having fun. Okay, all those are upgraded. Yay. One step closer. There's a ton of them. Trying to get rid of all these regular houses. It's like, no. Are these all luxuries? Yes. I just have to reinforce them. Woohoo. Yeah. And I'm also stormproofing the island. Anything that can get reinforced and upgraded is getting reinforced and upgraded. So, yeah, it's a lot of fun. But I know I'm rambling. I've shown you the really key things that you want to do. Mainly, I just wanted to show you that one little thing where you have to say no on. And let's see how it all plays out. So, we will have the conclusion of this series in the next episode when this last statue gets raised and we'll see what achievement we get. So, hopefully you're having a good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. And hopefully you're happy, healthy, and safe. I know I'm happy, healthy, and safe, so hopefully you are too. If you do like some of the crazy settlement survival where you don't watch normal playthroughs, you might want to consider giving me a follow or subscribe. It doesn't cost anything. So, yeah. So, I'm going to go ahead and pause this and get it saved. And I will talk to you in the next episode. Bye.